in your fucking face!
Hey adrenaline junkies, welcome to ChaseCam, where high stakes meets high speed, and there's no turning back. A dangerous situation suddenly unfolded at the Goodwill parking lot near the intersection, when Lewis pulled in, stepped out of his vehicle, and drew what appeared to be a handgun. In that moment, the situation escalated rapidly, forcing the officers on scene to react immediately to protect the safety of those nearby.
102 units, watch your crossfire. Suspects down at the Goodwill parking lot, corner of Greens and Greens Point Drive. 102, roll EMS.
Clear. EMS now.
Hands! 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 Cease fire! Cease fire! Back up! Back up! Back up! God damn it, dude!
When Lewis refused to comply with commands to drop the weapon, 3 officers opened fire, bringing him to the ground. The SWAT team moved in quickly to provide support and administer emergency first aid. However, medical personnel later confirmed that Lewis did not survive.
Watch these guys, watch the crossfire!
On November 5, 2022, a reported stolen Dodge Ram was spotted at a gas station in Chamblee. When the suspect saw the patrol vehicle, he suddenly rammed into it in a desperate attempt to escape, unaware that 3 more police cruisers were waiting just ahead. Within seconds, 4 patrol cars closed in from all sides, boxing in the truck with no way out. The suspect was trapped. The chase ended before it even had a chance to begin.
Lay down. I'm not doing nothing, bro. Give me your hand. Don't hurt me, bro. Please, bro. Don't. I'm trying to see you take the right foot down. You doing? What am I doing? Hey, relax. You going to that pot? Yep, I got you. Okay, go ahead, MC. Man, how did she? Let me figure it out. I swear, she had me driving that car, bro. That's her whip and that's her gun, bro. I promise you, God, bro. Can I please What's her name? Nene? What about Nene? What's the date of birth? My date of birth. What's hers? Hers? I don't even know, big dog, but I know she's like 26. Okay. She's all on it. She ain't my real sister. She like some people. Damn, bro.
The driver was taken into custody without resistance. Inside the vehicle, officers discovered a firearm, a detail that significantly raised the severity of the situation. On the morning of August 31st, 2022, police received reports about 41-year-old Augustine Flores, who was suspected of threatening staff members with a machete.
This guy? Hey, he's gonna be over here.
When officers arrived on scene, Flores was sitting in a pickup truck and refused to cooperate.
Where's he at? Oh, he's in here. Hey, put your hands up. Sal del carro. 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 ¿Dónde está el machete? Hey, tenemos que investigar algo. Sal. Sí. This guy right here, right? This is the chance.
As they attempted to approach, officers were met with strong resistance. Suddenly, Flores pulled out a long-hooked sword from inside the vehicle and stepped out, clearly challenging the police. Officers deployed multiple non-lethal methods to subdue him, including the use of a taser. However, Flores charged forward, weapon in hand. Faced with an immediate and deadly threat, officers were forced to open fire to protect themselves and those nearby. Flores collapsed at the scene. A 26-inch sword was recovered, and 2 officers sustained minor injuries during the confrontation. This incident has once again sparked ongoing debate about the boundaries and necessity of using force in critical situations. At exactly 2:50 p.m. on March 21st, 2022, Officer Greg Ramirez of Albuquerque received an urgent alert. A man named Josh Hall had hijacked a prisoner transport van belonging to a McKinley County deputy at the Route 66 casino. The deputy was seriously injured, and 2 inmates were still inside the vehicle. Law enforcement mobilized immediately in response. Josh Hall drove recklessly, weaving through traffic and nearly losing control. Officers attempted to stop him using spike strips on Cananito School Road, but the difficult terrain and high speed made the plan nearly impossible to execute. The pursuit continued onto Interstate 40, reaching speeds of up to 105 miles per hour. New Mexico State Police Officer Joe Nadra led the chase as Hall swerved unpredictably between lanes, even managing to avoid the spike strips. The situation on the highway became extremely dangerous. At mile marker 103, Hall suddenly veered off the main road, crashing through a fence into open terrain. Despite the heavy dust cloud limiting visibility, officers remained in pursuit, relying on training, coordination, and instinct to stay on track.
Not even a dirt road.
Finally, near New Mexico Highway 124, a precision stop brought the chase to an end. Josh Hall and the two prisoners were safely taken into custody without further serious injuries.
Get in your fucking face! Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Okay, you got him? I unlocked anything. No? Like, open! Open!
Thanks to the effective coordination between agencies, a potentially deadly incident was resolved safely, keeping the public out of harm's way.
Yeah, I got it. You all three?
On the afternoon of Thursday, December 5, 2024, at around 2:55 p.m., chaos erupted at the busy intersection of Park Avenue and North Portland Avenue in Brooklyn. Christopher Ferguson, 21 years old, opened fire, sending the area into panic. Moments later, he fled the scene as a passenger in a black Honda Accord. A nearby witness saw everything unfold and quickly contacted officers from the 84th Precinct, providing crucial details about the vehicle, including its color, make, model, and license plate.
Turn back. He's stuck.
Once the suspect's location was identified, officers moved in to intercept. During the tense encounter, Officer Aguilera fired 16 rounds, while Officer Riza discharged 3. Ferguson was immediately struck and went down on the spot.
Get on fucking ground!
Paramedics arrived quickly and transported Ferguson to Kings County Medical Center, but he did not survive. The driver of the Honda was also injured and taken to the hospital for treatment. On the night of April 3rd, police attempted a traffic stop on a Chrysler sedan along Ellis Street near Clayton. But before the car could fully stop, the driver, 37-year-old Eric Darrell Foreman, suddenly jumped out, sending the vehicle crashing into another. he bolted across Clayton Road through a nearby apartment complex and into the PetSmart parking lot. Officers launched into pursuit.
He's crossing Clayton going on the freeway. Stop! PD! Stop! Stop right now!
As they closed in, Foreman came to a stop in the middle of the lot. Despite clear commands to surrender, he pulled a gun from his waistband and turned to confront police. Shots rang out, but Foreman wasn't hit. He kept running. On the sidewalk along Clayton Road, Foreman faced a second officer. Again, he raised his gun. More shots were fired, but once again, he escaped unharmed. He ran into the Sutter Street area, but by then, police had the perimeter locked down, deploying helicopters, K-9 units, drones, and backup from multiple agencies. Investigators later confirmed that Foreman tried to fire his weapon twice. A convicted felon, he now faces charges of attempted murder, assault with a deadly weapon, illegal possession of a firearm, hit and run, and obstruction of justice. Greensboro police received multiple 911 calls reporting a man wandering through a residential neighborhood armed with a machete and a knife. When officers approached the individual, later identified as Ruiz, he refused to drop his weapons and took off running, escalating the danger for both residents and responding officers. The chase stretched nearly a mile. Officers repeatedly ordered him to stop, using both English and Spanish, and attempted to subdue him with pepper spray, a taser, and foam rounds. But Ruiz continued fleeing into a densely populated area, increasing the overall risk.
Copy, taser deploy, time to start. Y'all lethal, right? I got one that's lethal. Dang. It's not. It fell off. There you go. You're 1020. Anybody got any more tasers? Watch out. Let's go. Take one now. Hey, 205, tell me when. Hey, drop the knife. I will shoot you.
When he reached Randleman Road, Ruiz was surrounded. He was still holding the machete and began acting in a way that was perceived as threatening. In a rapidly unfolding situation, officers opened fire to stop the threat. Ruiz was handcuffed and received immediate medical aid at the scene, but later died at the hospital. Despite multiple warnings, the situation reached a point of no return, forcing officers to make a split-second decision to protect the public. If you enjoyed today's high-speed chase, smash that like button, hit subscribe, and don't forget to turn on the bell so you never miss the next wild pursuit. See you in the next video.